This is for taxpayers tonight. I'm Shorty. I'm the cook in Baltimore. Never bite the hand that feeds you. Never bite the hand that feeds Baltimore. I'm Shorty. That's Mark Clark in the Big Fat Morning Show, 92Q. That's at Nelly's coming out party when he came to the Milford Mill Swim Club. I'm Shorty, the cook in Baltimore. From 1999, the best of Baltimore. All right? Underground catering. Shorty's Country Ridge store. Champion for justice. And it ain't gonna be just us no more. Talking about voter suppression in the Democratic and the Republican Party in the 2011, 2013. Yeah, when I registered for lieutenant governor. This is for taxpayers night. All right? See that? That's my store on Falls Road. I own a business in Cockeysville, but I lived in Baltimore City, and it was registered in Baltimore City. That's the Supreme Court. We talking about Dred Scott 2026. That's Kevin Kamenetz 2016, before he died. So everything Kevin Kamenetz got in his records, y'all got to turn over. It's my intellectual property. I was making a documentary. Whistleblower, the movie. All right? Same thing make you laugh, gonna make you cry. You feel me? That's notarized in Hartford County. All right? That's notarized in Hartford County. That's the United States District Court. Complaint of fraud, unlawful breach of fiduciary and declaratory relief, or writ of mandamus. All right, that's Duane G. Davis. That's Governor O'Malley, Police Johnson, State Attorney Bernstein, and Scott Schellenberger. You feel me? I was kidnapped by the state for making a documentary. So we had the 90 days of session and the 9 weeks with Dr. K. All right, and we put it in the book. And our elected officials, you feel me? I was in Annapolis for the whole session. This is 20 years a slave in Maryland, 40 years in all. That's at the NAACP, all right? That's Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown, Attorney General Anthony Brown, and Governor O'Malley. And everything is on social media, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. My number ain't changed. We talking about the cover-up crew. That's Shorties. I gave you a Shorty program. I gave you the good kind of trouble with John Lewis. That's State's Attorney's Office. That's the illegal bomb threat that y'all charged me with, the kidnapping. And that's Xavier Conway, the clerk of the court. You feel me? And these is the tapes. The same way that y'all had tapes on Martin, I got tapes on you. I got the FBI, the Department of Justice. I got Governor Westmore. I got Ivan Bates. I got everything I need. I just need to go to court. Like I said, the Supreme Court of the United States said I got to go through my state and I got to follow the conditions of the court. So I exhausted my remedies under the court, city, county, state, and federal levels. That's Judge Mary Barbera. That's Judge Badar. And that's Judge Richardson, Baltimore County. You feel me? Like I said, taxpayers night. Taxation without representation is denial of my constitutional rights. That's P.O. Box 38. That's Patrice Fitzgerald from the Department of Justice. These are the inmates. And that's the state's attorney, Marilyn Mosby, that had this. That's Mr. Fields, the Baltimore County lawyer, all right? I filed a $250 million lawsuit, FCC violations, and it's all here. Respectfully submitted. That's Governor O'Malley, Congressman Cummings, Cardins, Mikulski, Richard McFeely, the FBI, Judge Bell, Judge Pearson, Judge Turnbull, Judge Boris, Governor Quinn, Eric Holder, CBS, Gayle King, and Bank of America. Like I said, it's all in district court. Racism don't work without black cooperation, but it ain't gonna end without white participation. These are my white friends. These are the supporters of Shorties. These are the people that was helping me make my movie. You feel me? These are the people that was helping me make my movie. Right here. So in 2026, M&T Bank, that's Shorty. You feel me? That's Shorty. That's Shorty. And these are the supporters of Shorties. All right? Shorty is always in the right place at the right times. All right? They stole my grill twice and I got it back. The first time they returned it, the second time they bought it for me. Like I said, making a movie ain't against the law. Taxpayers night. Taxation without representation is a denial of my constitutional right. That's me and Commissioner Davis. That's Adam from the Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts. That's Speaker Pena. She got this. That's Commissioner Harris. He got it in 2023. And that's Governor Westmore. That's Governor Westmore. You feel me? And we want more from you. No one left behind. Y'all left me behind in such a way. That's Mark Clark. That's Delegate Cardens. That's Sarbanes. And that's Kwa'isa Nfume. He asked for an investigation with the House Judiciary Committee. That's where I'm headed next. Making a movie ain't against the law. We're going to play the tapes like Watergates. Democrats and Republicans. Yeah, Democrats and Republicans.